Alola trainers, welcome to another TCG video on the PoTown Store YouTube channel. My name is ZapdosTCG and together we're going to be updating the Inteleon League Battle Deck. Stick around! Okay, as you can see, when you purchase the Inteleon League Battle deck, you already will have a very viable deck, if I say so myself. You have Research, Marnie, Boss, which seems to be the staples in almost every single deck. There's also a post-rotation deck instantly from the get-go when you purchase the Inteleon League Battle deck. They are, of course, available. And today we're going to be updating this into a post-rotation viable deck. There's a couple of cards you actually want to be including. The cool thing is that the Inteleon engine is also in here, which seems to be almost at every single deck post-rotation. Inteleon V is also way better right now after rotation just because of Pikarom being rotated out of the format. So the lightning weakness is not too troublesome, and I think this is probably the best way to get into the competitive scene because it's just very easy to get all the staple cards by just purchasing the Inteleon League Battle deck. We're going to be updating this list, we're going to be playing one match with it, and we're going to have some fun today, so hopefully you guys will of course destroy the hell out of the like button. And yeah, without further ado, let's just see what we're dealing with here. So as soon as you purchase the Inteleon League Battle deck, you already see you have a 2-2 line of Inteleon VMAX. What we're going to do first is we're going to be cutting some of the cards that I think you will not need. One of the cards I think is going to be Ordinary Rod. I'm going to be cutting that. Also Training Court. Not too big of a fan of that, so we're going to be cutting that as well. For the Bird Keepers, I think we will also cut 2 of them, no problem. What else do we see here? Scoop Up Net, I think I'm going to be cutting it down to only 1 copy remaining. And then for the Great Balls, I think I'm going to be cutting all of them. And we're going to be going from there. All the rest of the cards seem pretty solid. 3 Air Balloons is a little bit overkill. I would go to 2 Air Balloons. And then for the Galarian Zigzagoon, I'm not too sure if we need that. So for now, we're going to be cutting that. Suicune is a nice take because it actually is able to, of course, one-hit KO the Decidueye with the help of course, the one and only Galarian Zigzagoon. So I'm not too sure if that is the way out. Maybe we should just go for Phoebe instead. So for now, I don't know. Will we cut Suicune? I'm not too certain about it. Also for Shady Dealings Inteleon, we're going to be cutting down that to 1 copy. And yeah, now we've actually cut 13 cards from this list. You might think, is that enough? I don't know. I think I will cut down on the Frostmoth as well. Frostmoth seems nice to accelerate the water type energies, but I'm not too sure we're going to be using that. Instead, I would probably go for a Melanie engine. So we're also going to be cutting down the Marnies to 2 copies, as well as the Research to 2 copies. The Boss copies of 3 seems nice to me. That's it. So as you can see, there's still 39 cards remaining. So you're almost there, completing your deck, yeah, to go in the post-rotation format. Okay, another thing we're going to be doing is cutting down the Sobble here. This is a nice Sobble with 70 HP, but I think you will need the one from Chilling Reign, which is able to, of course, have the Keep Calling attack, or actually, yeah, we'll see what it is. So we're going to be closing this down. We're going to be entering Sobble. As you can see, there is, of course, a very cool Sobble as its Keep Calling attack allows you to put, yeah, 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon on your bench. And worst case scenarios, you can get multiple Sobbles out. So I will cut down these 3 Sobbles, and I actually will implement 4 copies of Sobble. You can do that by simply pushing the Control key and then double clicking on Sobble. Poof, 4 copies have been implemented. Also, we're going to be going down to 4 copies of the Drizzile with the one and only Shady Dealings ability. When you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may search your deck for any trainer cards, which is going to be super solid. 1 Shady Dealings Inteleon still in here, searching your deck for 2 trainer cards. Could be a nice combination of cards you can scout out. And since we're not playing the Frostmoth anymore, we're going to cut down on the Suicune as well. Okay, what are we going to implement now? Is going to be the Inteleon from Chilling Reign. This is a very cool Inteleon with quick shooting, and I'm a big fan of this in general. So we're going to be adding in 2 copies of that to start off our deck. And this is almost like the backbone of most decks here, the Inteleon engine. 1 Shady Dealings, 2 quick shooting. If you want, you can add in a 3rd copy, but that's entirely up to you. So not a lot has changed too much. Also, we need to implement our main way we are going to be able to accelerate energies. Of course, the Melanie from Chilling Reign. Again, pushing the Control key and adding the Melanie. And the Melanie will allow you to accelerate a water energy from your discard pile to one of your V Pokemon, and then you're able to draw 3 cards. Very good with Inteleon VMAX. So that's pretty nice. We have our supported engine. Typically, post-rotation, you would have like 4 Research, 4 Marnie, 3 Boss. Instead of that, we're gonna go for 2 Marnie, 2 Research, and 4 Melanie. Melanie is gonna be the way we're gonna be getting our Inteleon set up in no time. Definitely if you go first, the following turn, you're actually gonna be able to evolve and go for Max Bullet instantly. And of course, Mew from Unbroken Bonds is no longer in the format post-rotation, so the Max Bullet with the 60 additional damage will be super powerful. Talking about residual damage, I love to bump that up to another copy here. I would implement here is the Telescopic Sight. This is a cool tool card allowing you to actually slap 30 more damage to your opponent's V or GX Pokemon. GXs are no longer around, but it's going to be implementing that to V Pokemon. If the opponent relies on Crobat, we're going to be able to two-shot that with the Max Bullet residual damage, adding that all the way to 90 freaking damage as the bench damage with the Telescopic Sight. Easy searchable with, of course, the Shady Dealings in Inteleon or the Drizzle in general. Talking about Crobat, I also love a Crobat ourselves, just so we can draw cards when our hand is not good. So that's one thing we're going to be doing here, adding in 1 copy of the Crobat here. Early on, we're going to be using Quick Ball, of course, to get that Crobat so we can draw cards. Talking about getting some more consistency, I would actually suggest Inteleon VMAX as our main attacker, and I do love to start with it. So we're actually going to be adding in some more copies of Inteleon V. As you can see, they are available in different counts. You have the Rebel Clash one, you have the Full Art from Rebel Clash, you also have a promo card. They're all doing the exact same thing, so don't bother about playing different arts. If you have all the same arts, I would suggest doing that because it looks a little bit better when doing a deck profile, but on my account, I do not have them. Then for Inteleon VMAX, a 3rd copy seems to be sufficient. We have right now, a 4-tree line of Inteleon VMAX, super solid in my opinion, and to get these out, we need another copy of Evolution Incense, putting that up to a 3 count so you can find either your Drizzles or, of course, your Inteleon VMAX. Super sufficient for sure. Moving forward, we're going to be adding in, you could add in Suicune V from Evolving Skies, but then you're also not going to implement yourself too well because we are going to be playing the one and only Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak is a strong card. I actually suggest putting some copies in your list. For now, we're going to be putting in 2 copies. I know it also shuts down Crobat, but Crobat is just for the early game emergency situations where you're not able to do anything at all. In the late game, you're probably able to just evolve a Sobble into the Drizzle so you can find whatever you need. So this looks very solid in my opinion. What else do we possibly need in this list is gonna be, of course, a couple of level balls. These level balls are very great because you're able to search out Drizzle as well as Sobble, which is going to be very cool early on. So we have 4 level ball, 4 quick ball, 3 evolution incense. I do love the capacious buckets. I think the energy count is still a little bit high since we're running Melanie, so I will lower that down to an 8 count, which seems to be sufficient. We're also going to be adding in a 3rd copy of Path to the Peak because I still think it's very solid in this meta game. Being able to slap that down on the first turn looks very solid in my book. Okay, what else can we just see? We have 2 slots remaining here. We have a 4-tree line of Inteleon VMAX. We have a 4-4 and then 1 Shady Dealings and 2 quick shooting here. 3 boss's orders. We can go for like 4 Path to the Peak, being very similar to the one and only Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. You might actually include a 1-1 line in here if you want to, or you can go just for max consistency. And typically in a situation like this where you don't know what else you can put in your deck, I typically just search through all the cards here. Maybe a 9 copy of the Water Energies is a little bit better because you do need a lot. You want to have that first turn in the hand, right? Attachment, and then the following turn Quick Ball, Melanie. So 9 energies, and then maybe a 4 copy of Path to the Peak. I do love the 1 Scoop Up Net since you can get your Inteleons back in your hand and then re-slap them down with the Sobble. In this situation, I think I will see what we're able to do here. I know we always start off with an Inteleon early on. You could include Galarian Zigzagoon here to get that additional ping. Let's see here. Max Bullet 160, enough to 2-shot most of the VMAXs out there. There's a couple of VMAXs like Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX which still survive, but we don't need Galarian Zigzagoon because we have the Inteleon with quick shooting. Maybe we can add up to a 3rd copy here. Maybe you want to have a way to get back your cards, like Rescue Trolley is a nice way, Ordinary Rod is a nice way. So typically what I do is just filter to standard. And we already have the supporter that we need, so we're actually going to be going for items this time around and just scroll around a little bit. What can we use? This is actually not post-rotation proof just yet, so we're gonna be slapping down all these Sword and Shield sets so we know what we can get here. So this is post-rotation stuff. I think the Tool Scrapper is also not too bad. The Tool Scrapper will allow you to, of course, get rid of stuff like the big Parasol against the Decidueye. So we have the Tool Scrapper, we have Treats Path to the Peaks, we have... this seems to be logically strong to me. For sure. Just in case, we also have Tool Jammer, but then you're not able to put Air Balloon down or the other cards. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Crushing Hammer seems also like a nice way you can slow down the opponents, but you will need a lot of space in order to do that. Echoing Horn as a one-off could allow you to slap down a weak HP Pokemon like Galarian Zigzagoon from the opponent's discard pile on their bench, which is very strong for sure. EXP Share, also a strong card. That means back-to-back attackers with the one and only Inteleon VMAX. So there's a lot of options available. Typically, I would just search through all these item cards and see if there's anything else we could possibly use. I see that Ordinary Rod is a card I'm doubting about, but I think with this specific line, I am not too worried about it at all. I think this seems to be fine in my opinion. So maybe a switch card. Is there a way we're going to be paralyzed one time or another? I think all of these cards have a retreat cost of 2 or less, so Air Balloon is super solid. I think we're going to be keeping it as it is right now. And this is our updated Inteleon VMAX deck post-rotation. A card you can implement is cutting down on the one and only Path to the Peaks. You could slow those down, get rid of them, and add in Suicune V instead. For now, we're gonna be playing with with this Inteleon VMAX updated list, and we're gonna be checking it out right now. Okay, I am very excited to be playing one game. The opponent could be still playing a pre-rotation deck, that is still possible, but we're gonna be seeing how the deck operates, and that's the most important factor. Also, we're up against Metal, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Interesting, we go second, so that means Inteleon is able to use the Snipe Shot instantly. We're going to be able to slap down that. We're going to be able to evolve the following turn. First turn, Path to the Peak, super strong. So we're going to be slapping down the Sobble, and we're going to go for it. I cannot promise you guys we're going to be winning the match with this. As you can see, this opponent is playing pre-rotation cards, but we're just going to try and showcase the strategy of the deck. And post-rotation, stuff like Chaotic Swell is is not going to be the issue here anymore. Well, we'll see if we're going to be able to do something. This is pre-rotation ADP, so looks very scary to me. Path to the Peak. It's not going to be working too much here. If only we would have gotten it. But yeah, I'm just going to try and showcase how the deck plays in this one-off match. Okay, attachment on the ADP. We've already seen that a bazillion amount of times before. So we don't have... Oh, an attachment onto the Zacian as well. Okay, let's go. We have the attach of the turn. We have, of course, an Air Balloon, which could potentially work out. I'm actually going to go for the Capacious Bucket. Going to get 2 energies right from the get-go. Going to get them in the hand so we can see what's going on here. We're going to be slapping down Path to the Peak. Unfortunately, Chaotic Swell is here. Post-rotation, you're not going to have an issue with that. Air Balloon could come down. I don't know if he's playing Tool Scrapper or anything, but for now, he could actually boss and stall this off. So we're going to be waiting with that and just going to go for a Snipe Shot. And we're going to be putting up some damage onto the Zacian, 140. We do 2-shot this, so 160, 160. So we're just going to go after the Zacian here. Seems to be the only possible solutions here. The cool thing is, as soon as we have like Drizzle, the Drizzle can actually allow us to get whatever we need. There's a switch card, and there's that Marnie. Maybe we should have included the Air Balloon here already and equipped it onto the Inteleon, but he could have bossed us. So on the other hand, it was not a bad decision whatsoever. Okay, cool things. We already have the Air Balloon back. We have Level Ball. That means Level Ball is Drizzle. Drizzle is, of course, some very funky business right here. There's E-Switch. Okay, he's gonna try and knock us out in one blow. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And yeah, there's not a lot we can do about this. We're gonna be going into another game. But this is post-rotation is gonna be very strong. We're not able to showcase what the true potential of this Inteleon deck is just because people are still playing pre-rotation stuff on the ladder. But as you can see, yeah, the Zacian was just too quick. If we would have gone first, it would have been an entirely different story. But let's just hope we're able to showcase what the deck is capable of in this match. We go first, always go first with this list. So you're going to be able to, of course, get everything going. This is not too bad of a hand, I guess. We have 2 Sobbles available. I would rather have like a Quick Ball in hand, but it's better than nothing, right? Totally better than nothing. Okay. Sobble, Level Ball. another Sobble. So as you can see, there's a lot of things capable here. There's the Inteleon V. Cool. I don't even know what we're up against. Is our telescopic side is in here. Super nice. We do see he starts off with the one and only Eldegoss. I will just attach here so we can retreat Melanie instantly. Yeah, seems like a great plan to me. So we're just gonna Crobat for 3 cards, which is nice. There they come. Nothing that we possibly need, so unfortunately we're not able to get out an attacker this turn. But it could be worse. It could be worse. We can already use this. I think I would just keep it in hand, or maybe we use Evolution Essence so we force the opponent to like get rid of our entire hand. Something like a Marnie could be nice. We'll see how it goes. Drizzle. At one point we will be able to have the quick shooting Inteleons up and rolling. We're already able to slap 40 damage with the Inteleon V. I don't even know what we're up against, but the deck is very fun, it's very cheap to build, and you don't need a lot. So again, pre-rotation stuff is here. Cherish Ball. We're seeing another ADP, so it's ADP party here. Okay, this looks a little bit scary. Attachment on the ADP. Will we be able to actually KO an ADP? We'll see. We'll see. We don't have ways to heal off. So as soon as the opponent knocks out like a V. Okay, there's that Marnie play. I expected the Marnie play, so hopefully we will get something nice out of this Marnie. We need our Inteleon V here. Okay, no Inteleon V. We do have Drizzles, which is actually all we need, to be honest. We can Drizzle, find 2 trainer cards from the deck instantly. There's Mawile. He's not going to be doing too much with that. And this also allows us to snipe this damage. So we're going to be able to find the telescopic side here. And also, if he has a water energy, we can return that to the hand with the one and only Inteleon VMAX. Not a lot going around for the opponent here. So let's go for Drizzle party. We can already start attacking here, to be honest. Yeah, let's just get this cool fella up and rolling. Drizzle, scouting it out. Yeah, I think I will get all the Drizzles up on board. Maybe a Path to the Peak is also not too bad here. Yeah, I don't mind getting the Path to the Peak here. So Path to the Peak, instantly slapping that down so the opponent is not able to do a lot of stuff. We're gonna go for Lava Ball, finding another Drizzle. Let's go, Drizzle, Evolution Party. Yes, we're gonna out another Lava Ball so we can get another Drizzle up, although we are just slapped. Yeah, this seems okay to me, so let's just get this Lava Ball going. Lava Ball again. This is the Drizzle party I'm talking about here, so Shady Dealing, super solid for sure. Let's evolve all of them while we're at it. Okay, what else? We need something like a Research. Do we still have Inteleon VMAXs where those came from? Yes, we do. So let's just get Research up and rolling. This, and let's go. Look at all these cards coming. There's our Inteleon V, the card we actually wanted. Telescopic side, instantly slapping that down on here. We probably will need Melanie since we don't have anything else to work with, but this seems like an interesting scenario for sure. We are not able to attack, but next turn we're able to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, Melanie is not going to work too much here, so we're going to have to buy ourselves some turns. Probably not able to attack us in the first place, so yeah, this seems okay. So we have Drizzle, we can use Evolution Essence, get the Shady Dealings, get 2 more cards. The Path to the Peak has been slapped down, so hopefully no Dedenne in hand, no Research in hand. Also Galarian Moltres is not able to do a lot of stuff. Don't even know if he's playing Calyx well enough, but this is a pre-rotation build. There's the Aurora Energy getting rid of Dedenne, so super solid Path to the Peak plays here for sure. Okay, we can retreat. Super nice. We of course have the Inteleon set up right there. Okay, let's go. He's not having anything, so that's super nice. We're gonna go for Inteleon VMAX. Or the Shady Dealings. I think Shady Dealings is not too bad since we have another Evolution Essence where that came from. So we're gonna be going for this one. We're gonna be going for that one. There we go. Yes. We're gonna get ourselves... we need energies. Although if we retreat, we have the... I think we're gonna go for Evolution Essence. I want to go for like the other attack here. This actually just slaps 60 damage, right? That's 80 in total. We could go for like Boss's Orders Place. We can boss this guy. That means we need an energy. Yeah, let's just get these for now. Sounds like a perfect plan to me. So we're gonna go for Capacious Bucket. Get ready, folks. 2 energies are coming our way. Gonna be going for Evolution Essence, and the Evolution Essence will find ourselves Inteleon VMAX. So this deck is actually super solid. We're gonna be evolving into the Inteleon VMAX. There we go. We have the energy that we can, of course, attach there. Next, we're gonna be going for the retreat mechanic. Ta-ta! And now we're actually gonna try to slow this guy down, shall we? So we boss him. We're gonna quick shoot the hell out of this guy. There we go. Ta-ta! And then next, we're gonna go for the Hydro Snipe. And we're gonna be returning that energy, that Aurora energy, into his hand. There we go. So we slow the opponent down. The boss plays are legit. Next turn, we're going to be able to slap 160 with Inteleon. That's going to be 180. And that's already very scary. If we get another Inteleon out, he's going to be sorry, but guys, that's going to be meaning we're going to be able to do the one-hit KO. The quick ball path to the peak still here. And yeah, they just concede. So as you can see, folks, this Inteleon deck is legit. And even pre-rotation, we're slapping some ADPs around. And be sure to check this out and subscribe to the PoTown Store YouTube channel. This is Inteleon. Easy to purchase, easy to update, very solid deck for sure. Anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to destroy the hell out of the like button. And this was ZapdosTCG signing off. I will return to the PoTown Store YouTube channel very shortly. So yeah, subscribe. I'll see you guys sooner or later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, folks. Peace.